Welcome back to Republic Football, guys. I'm Carl and welcome back to Saving Sunderland. And in the last episode we finally got our first Premier League win. We're on the road in terms of points. Since the last episode lots happened because I decided to skip on a little bit so the series doesn't drag on too long. So we finished up at the City game where we won 1-0. It was a great victory, beating Leicester and then beating City. We then followed that up with a win in the Capital One Cup against Reading, 2-1 in extra time. I believe it was Eunice got the deciding goal. We followed that up with a game against Arsenal. What a tough run of fixtures. Leicester, City, Arsenal, and then as you can see Liverpool after that. Arsenal, we played the same system that we played against City, but it didn't quite work. They got one lucky chance. We played really well. Defoe missed a huge chance in that game which could have made it 1-1, but in the next game I dropped Defoe and accidentally came across one of the best partnerships in the series so far, because Rodrigo Palacio, who we signed in January, and YIKES, phenomenal together. And in this game I didn't use the 3 at the back system that I used against City and Arsenal. We went back to the usual system of the 4-2-3-1, and as you can see YIKES is a bit pushed up there. He's playing as a secondary striker to Palacio and they just tore Liverpool apart. Followed up the Liverpool game with a 1-1 against Bournemouth. Then we lost to Stoke, which kind of was our first bad result in a long time, because the Arsenal result you can accept because it's Arsenal. We then got Blackburn in the EFL Cup, which we went on to win in extra time, and I said earlier in the series that the EFL Cup is not a priority. However, in the quarter final we drew Luton Town from League 2. Should mean we can get to the semi-final of the Capital One Cup, and that alone could be a success for the series, because Sunderland didn't even get close in real life. But the aim of the game is to keep Sunderland in the Premier League, and we got a chance to put more points on the board today with a game against Middlesbrough, who currently sit bottom of the table. Our form since the City game has seen us rise up to 14th on 10 points. We're only 3 points clear of that relegation zone, so we're not safe yet. We need to get more points on the board. Today is a great opportunity to do just that. So let's get into the game. So for today's game we're sticking with the 4-2-3-1. We're sticking with the partnership of Palacio and YIKES up front. Hopefully the wingers Eunice and Delbert can get involved and we can get some points on the board. We're at home. There's no reason to lose your home games, especially against teams at the bottom of the table. And we're underway at the Stadium of Light. Hopefully we can recover from the game against Stoke, which we lost, which I believe is our last league game. We need to get more points on the board. Former finds Tiara, YIKES, edge of the box, Victor Valdes with the save. 10 minutes in, haven't conceded. That's a great success. So far we've done well against the big teams. We've got points from Leicester, City and Liverpool, but we've struggled against the smaller teams. You know, the likes of Crystal Palace and Watford and Swansea. They've all taken points from us, so hopefully we can beat the teams in and around us today. Middlesbrough, bottom of the table on 4 points. Teams beginning to gel together, it seems. They're getting used to their system, they're getting used to formations, and we're starting to see better runs like that, better shots, better chance taking. But we just need to get a little bit stronger. Finds Eunice edge of the box. He scored from distance a couple of times, so it's mainly been the cups against the weaker sides. Palacio's kind of been boxed out in this match so far. Playing very defensive Middlesbrough. Elber's shot saved. We're dominating though. We're up at their box the whole time. We're causing pressure. We're having a lot of chances. Just have to take one. Would a point out of this game be good? I suppose it's another point on the board, but considering they're bottom of the table, you really want to be beating the team at the bottom of the table. Good ball by Oviedo, cleared away. Valdes again, being Superman. 20 minutes in, we must have had 10-15 shots already. We've had 7. Most of the ratings getting up about 6.8, 6.9. It's okay, it's not spectacular. Middlesbrough against the run of play now with a chance to probably score as well. Goes over. Kazri looks to find Palacio, playing on despite his facial injury. Kazri, no, needs to be a bit taller. We don't have great height up front, which is why, you know, we're struggling to break down teams like this. You need to get wide, you need to get balls into the box, but we don't have a target man up there. Palacio's on a 6.4, he's perhaps going to have to come out. Not a great first half. We played well, just didn't score. Second half kicks off, it's currently goalless. We need to find a goal from somewhere. The remaining falls come on at half time. Place Rodrigo Palacio, who's been playing well recently. Diarra, Eunice, Defoe. Whenever Defoe gets on the ball in the box, it's always going to be a good chance, but you always have a chance of scoring, I should say. You can see on the left there, we've made a slight tactical change. We've brought Lyndon Gooch on in place of Ruud Vormer, pushed him up to play 4 men in behind the striker, get another man up top, and hopefully cause more trouble up there and find a way to break Middlesbrough down. Khazri wins the ball, we're on the counter attack, gets it into some space for Defoe to run into, but he's out wide. Can he get into the box somehow? Drills it across, only hits the keeper. Khazri keeps it in. Oviedo gets it across, nobody there. Seriously need to think about bringing in a target man in the January window. We do have an Ichibi, but yeah. Can we find a way to break the deadlock? We need 3 points. Defoe gets out wide to Oviedo. Plays it in short. George Friend gets it away. San Diarra is our highest rated player so far. I'll say that Gilabodji matches his rating. So defensively we've done well. Going forward we've been poor. You can see there we're struggling to find a way through. We're having to resort to shots from distance. Just can't find that killer pass. Khazri's going to swing this one in. There's not long to go now. It's cleared away only as far as Oviedo. Gets it out to Lyndon Gooch. Drives it in. He probably should have played it wide to Khazri to get another cross in. Diarra shot, hits the defender, cleared away. It's probably going to be the end of it now. Diarra does win the ball. We're on the attack again. Will we have time to get one last chance? Defoe, Gooch, we're just passing it around. We're not really doing anything too much with it. Then the Gooch has it. And there's the full-time whistle. It ends goalless. Not the ideal result, but at least it's another point on the board. And we didn't lose any points to Middlesbrough. So following our draw with Middlesbrough, we're currently sitting in 13th on 11 points. And today's opponents, Chelsea, are in 5th on 21 points, 4 points off top of the table. They've lost 3 times this season, so they can be beaten. Even Swansea have beaten them. So for today's game, we switched to the back 3 system, which was successful against Manchester City and hopefully can be successful against Chelsea. Success would be a draw. We're underway at Stamford Bridge. Let's hope for the best. I'd accept another goalless draw. It wouldn't make the episode the best episode, but at least it'll be 2 points on the board. Vormer with the free kick. I think if we're going to score, it's going to be from a set piece. That's my prediction after 2 minutes. If we're going to score, it'll be a set piece. Khazri does well to win the ball. Looks to set Palacio in behind. He beats Zuma for pace, gets in behind, and the last man takes the ball off Palacio's feet. He needs to get a shot away earlier. Positive signs though. Got in behind Chelsea, causing them trouble. We're past the 10-minute mark. We haven't conceded against a big team like Chelsea. Great success. Only 80 minutes to go. Middlesbrough playing this game. Oviedo started the last one. Didn't do great. Spilicueta with the foul. Referee's called him over. Could it be a card? It's a red. Unbelievable. Out of nowhere, Spilicueta's been sent off for Chelsea, meaning we have more players on the pitch. Very similar to what happened against City. You know, Kolasinac was sent off, and then we went on and were able to steal the game towards the end. So we're switching to a standard formation. You might have noticed we were playing defensively. We're switching standard now, trying to take advantage of having the extra man. Ball drops for Palacio. He hits it right off the defender in front of him. Guy trying to get down this left side, and he's doing a good job of it. He's beating everybody, gets it across. The outcast is there. It's gone over. Only 2 minutes to half time. Chelsea have gone attacking. So it's half time. It's goalless. Chelsea have had a man sent off. Surely we can do a little bit better. Palacio's on a 6.4. Needs to get in behind and score that goal. Chelsea have gone attacking for the second half. We're trying to play counter-attacking, hit them on the break. We'll see what happens in the second half. Gaia down to the left, he's causing all sorts of trouble. And Donk finds Khazri. Khazri looks to Vormer. He's got nobody in front of him. Has to go to launch, but his shot is terrible. Not long to go now. No, we're into injury time. Time's just whizzing past. Can we just hold out and get a point at Stamford Bridge? You know, before the match started, I said I'd happily take a draw. We're very close to picking up a point at Stamford Bridge. Despite Chelsea on the man sent off, a draw is still a great result. Chelsea on one final attack, 30 seconds to go. Can we hold out? Victor Moses gets it across. Pickford knocks it away, but it's going to be a corner, and it's going to be the last chance of the game. We need to get this one cleared. Pickford comes and claims it. Has to be the full-time whistle. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. And there it is, full time at Stamford Bridge. It's a second goalless draw in a row, but considering how bad our defence was at the start of the season, That's a great success to be able to keep out a team like Chelsea in their home ground. They've been playing well. They're up to 4th. They're only 4 points off top of the table. So, Chelsea are not a bad team at all. We dropped down to 14th, but it's another point on the board. We're only 3 points off top 10 position in 9th. Southampton there in 9th on 15. A win their next league game could see us jump ahead of them. Disappointing news. Ruud Vormer now for 4 weeks. Hopefully that won't affect us too much. And hopefully we can get back to scoring a few goals and getting some points on the board. Just like after the last episode, I'm going to skip forward a little bit, perhaps come back around to the Luton game, maybe come back for the quarter-final in the Cup, and we'll have the Spurs game in the next episode. But for now, that's all I've got time for. This has been Saving Sunderland. I've been Carl, this has been Republic Football, and we'll catch you next time.